My name is Jay Gatsby. I'm the son of a wealthy deceased couple from the Midwest. I'm an Oxford man, having received my education there after the war. I've traveled all around Europe, hunting big game, collecting priceless jewelry, and receiving numerous medals for my wartime deeds. But now, I've settled into a humble abode in West Egg, Long Island, outside of New York City. Regardless of my beginnings, I consider myself a self-made man. And that's the beauty of a country like America. Anything you desire is yours for the taking if you never let your eyes drift from the goals that you've set for yourself. I never did, and it's made me into the man that I am today. In the summer of 1922, I had the pleasure of meeting a man from the Midwest named Nick Carraway. He moved in next door into a humble dwelling, working with bonds in the city. Turns out Nick and I actually served in the same division during the war. He fascinates me with his compassion, honesty, and understanding for others. Those simply aren't qualities that you see much of on the East Coast nowadays. Now, by what must have been some cruel twist of fate, I discovered Nick was the cousin of someone who I'd known from my time before the war, Daisy Buchanan. Daisy and Nick are first cousins, and it turns out Nick moved to the West Egg in particular to be short distance from her and her husband Tom, whom Nick studied with at Yale. So I reached out to Nick in an effort to make up for lost time. You see, Daisy and I were madly in love before I was sent off to the war. I made plans with her to marry upon my return home, but I sadly discovered that she'd decided to marry someone else with the approval of her parents. So when I returned home from the war, I did whatever I could to prove to her that I was more than some fool who wanted her hand in marriage. I amassed a fortune. I purchased a mansion, and my parties in the West Egg are the toast of the New York Socialite Society. I do not regret any of the decisions that I've made, because I know that in the end, Daisy and I will be together. So the means in which that goal is accomplished are irrelevant. I know that Daisy has always loved me, so I knew in my heart that giving up on our life together wasn't correct. I had Nick arrange a meeting between the two of us, and our love has since rekindled into something that I could only have dreamt about previously. Tom and Daisy remain together, married. However, I believe it is only a matter of time before Daisy and I are truly united as life partners. Tom doesn't love Daisy, and once Daisy fully understands that, she'll end things completely with him. My love for Daisy is what drives my every action. I will have her love and her partnership no matter the cost.